James and Phaedra, hello. Welcome to the street. It's a little cozy Tuesday sunset.
It is. It's beautiful.
Ah, yes. This the person who I can't find right now. It's Maize. There it is. There's Maize.
Aha!
Maize is the brains behind the live stream.
Well, brains is definitely generous.
What do you do outside from like getting tested by
Audio, which, if anyone in chat, can you please tell me if my voice is being doubled? Because I currently can't tell. But yeah, game audio is my thing usually. Just that's the full time doing work for indies and AAAs doing game audio. Today I did some really exciting air conditioner sounds.
Oh, nice. Like from an actual air conditioner, or did you have to?
I followed it. I surprisingly have a lot of fan and room tone hums in my library, so that was fine. Thanks, Jay.
Is only hearing.
That's great.
Do you have it because of a white noise thing, or?
The room tones and the fans.
Yeah.
Um, well, I mean, I use them for all sorts of room tones and fan sounds. I mean, yeah, you're always gonna have some sort of background.
Yeah, because I can't sleep without the sound of fan.
Ah.
Like even when it's cold, I have the ceiling fan on because I hate that sound.
Really?
Yeah, and I was like a few months ago, staying with a friend for like a couple of months, and for a while, they didn't have a fan like in the room I was in. So
Yeah.
I had to like put a YouTube channel of fan
Oh.
for 8 hours. Yeah, because otherwise it's too quiet.
Like a laptop fan noise.
Well, that kind of fan noise would be like, oh no, my computer's in trouble. But
Yeah, sure. Anxiety-inducing fan noise.
yes.
Was that a thing growing up for you? Like,
Maybe growing up in Malaysia where it's like hot.
yeah.
And like the AC, ACs are very common, but I was always too sensitive to air conditioning between my allergies and stuff, obviously. So I just did the ceiling fan, and so I guess I must have just got. And I was like, oh, it's too quiet.
Yeah. I used to like go to sleep to TV that I had watched a million times, like Futurama or other TV shows, Parks and Rec, that sort of thing. But not anymore. Or albums.
Oh
Yeah. But then turns out it was definitely anxiety that led that. So yeah, I don't have to do that anymore. Which is cool. No one else has to be annoyed by albums being on loop in the house.
Well, the perks of living alone for me is that I can bring my music.
I see.
And right now, I've gotten the past week or two, got into the habit of playing like lo-fi music as I go to bed.
That's cool. One of my uni mates from back in the day has started streaming, and she's a musician. We're all musicians. Or went to music school.
I'm just trying to find a face, but go on.
She's started to compose lo-fi hip-hop beats as a like chill out stream. I'm gonna dig this. Dig.
Yeah, they're all buying the fossils. Blathers, please, you can buy my fossils.
Keep them in your house, brothers.
It's like, I'm too awkward of buying these private ones.
I'm a competition who can catch this fish. Oh my god, maybe the person with the fishing rod.
Concept. I've seen people on Twitter like do compilations of like the real life versions of the bugs and fishes.
Oh, that's
And
so
it's like,
cute.
yeah, and it's like really educational. Especially when some people like expect this to be real. It's like, no, this is real.
Yeah.
Yeah, you recorded the name. That
Alright.
is a first.
I'll just turn you up then.
Anyone who knows me knows that is a first. That
Oh,
I'm
yeah, you got a
quieter
big
than
photo.
anyone. Like, I am infamously loud. Hey, you got a fish. What do you catch?
A black. I didn't. I just pressed A before I before I
I think.
read it.
Oh, you
Oh
can
yeah, I can check. You can check.
get a black base, possibly.
I got black boots. Another.
The one that's extra hilarious is if you catch a really big fish and you fit it in your pocket somehow.
I just love the showcase, like holding it, and it's huge.
It's a dace. I hope I have some space. Oh my god, okay, so the first time animal... Well, I played Pocket Cat, but it doesn't really count for this purposes. I played Newly. Actually, during the early part of lockdown, I didn't have a Switch, but I bought a DS of a friend. And I played Newly while everyone was playing New Horizons. And I could not get the fishing. Like, I could not get the fishing right.
I couldn't get the fishing either. I was asking all my friends in this. I have never played any other Animal Crossing. I was like, what is it?
Yeah, so I got the first fish I finally caught in Newly was the loach, and the pun for the loach is it wasn't that hard to approach. And I didn't realize it was a pun. I thought it was like a commentary on my fishing ability, and I'm like, what are you talking about? This took me forever. And then it was only after a few other ones, it's like, oh, it's a joke. Oh, it's not actually a commentary on how good my fishing is.
So they have puns in New Leaf as well.
Oh yeah, the same thing, like all the animals have puns.
Oh, I got it. That's my fish. Oh no!
You pulled too early.
Ooh. I remember on the news in like June, or maybe it was Sydney news, when lockdown was over for them and they were waiting until midnight, and there were these two bros by the pier with their fishing rods, and they were like, we're allowed to fish from midnight.
Yay! Speaking of which, are we allowed to fish after midnight? We're allowed to do things by midnight.
I don't know about fishing. Maybe it's similar to golf. Are we allowed to golf?
Golf.
Is that guy?
For those who
allowed to
don't
golf?
know, Melbourne's just lifted restriction, lockdown. I can't words. Yes, lockdowns are lifting to an amount that I was very surprised by. I honestly thought it'd be like, nah.
Yeah, it's really open. Like pretty much
Not
everything.
100%, but like a lot more.
Yeah. It's very.
And of course, this is when we're trying to promote an event on Animal Crossing all the way.
Yeah, everyone stay home and play Animal Crossing. But there was that idea on how to do a live show as well.
Yeah, we were going to have our big like 12-hour thing be like, because we have a variety show in the evening as part of it, and we're thinking of making that part like a live in-person experience. So
Yeah.
it goes somewhere, and then whatever's happening on stage when we are what is happening in game. And like the one thing I remember is that it has this this idea for when people fly in, like you did earlier, have two people dressed up as the dodos. A Dodo Airlines ad as like we wait for people to load to fly in.
I think if we did that, I would have to connect a keyboard. I should do that. I should connect a spare keyboard to the Switch dock thing, so that I can type faster and I can pretend to be a dodo much faster.
Well, it's not like necessarily you being a dodo, but more like when the plane is like, oh, loading, blah blah blah, so and so is flying, like two performers dressed up as the Dodo Airlines crew coming into the dance or something, reenactment.
That would be cool. Maybe we should interview some flight hosts.
Ooh, that's an idea. The infamous Seabass.
Seabass.
This is C+.
What does Tara have? She's sleeping. Wake up.
Because it's Sahara, why are you an Arab caricature? Why?
Yeah. So what are the caricature type things about her?
Well, her speech is like, "Hello, I am mysterious. I know not very good English, and I will bring the carpets because that is what my people are only ever known for."
Do these bells have the ring of truth for you?
Right? Yeah, it's like, apparently, like the early games, that was an act she was putting on, and then all the other villages be like, "Yeah, she's a comedian. She's not actually from there. She's just putting her."
That's a cool canon that's maybe slightly erased now.
It's like doesn't make her any better. But apparently in like the German or other European localizations of it, they make her actually sound a lot more respectfully Middle Eastern. Like, "Salam, I'm here for carpets, would you like some?" It's like, oh, we could have had that. We could have had like actually authentically Middle Eastern.
That would be so cool if she said salam.
Right?
Imagine.
Hello. You are calling me Sahara. What does Sahara have? Do I have enough money?
I got backyard wallpaper.
By all the words. Oh, my Sahara tickets are up front.
Ah.
They are pretending to be entry ticket to the island.
Cute.
Oh my god, Sahara goes on and on and on and on and on.
Yes.
At least they fixed her in that you can continue shopping in one conversation.
I didn't notice that fix. Like
That came like a couple updates ago, but it used to be that you have to like talk to her multiple times, whereas here it's just like after one transaction. Do you want to, is your wallet now content, or shall you make additional purchases?
And she's pretending to be a Google Translate.
It's a bit.
I've been playing Minecraft, and when you put fish on the floor, they flop around until they die.
That seems too realistic.
It's quite freaky. But that's not what happened.
I haven't looked at the details yet, but there is a Melbourne Fringe event happening in Minecraft.
That's cool! I have a friend who launched her album in Minecraft as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah! It's a whole thing, everyone's going back to Minecraft again.
We should find, initially I was like, man, you stole our idea. But now I feel like we kinda need to find the Minecraft people. Like, hey, what a collab.
Yeah, that would be cool.
I am out of money for the mysterious flooring, so I need to go get some.
Monies?
I can sell my fish at Nooks.
What's in the shop?
What's in the shops?
I got, you know how there's all these Halloween things now?
Yeah.
I got.
Oh, have they started? Oh yeah, yeah.
Scarecrow
What'd you get?
in my shop.
Oh, nice. What do you have? We have a chair. Ooh, an old school sewing machine, and some weights, and a train set.
Oh, the train set is cool. The chair is also cool. I like this.
Fringe Hub, welcome. What do you need today? I want to sell. Oh yeah, well, we have to figure out what target prices are.
Ruby chair.
2 daces.
What are the tenant prices?
We'll find out. Or are you finding that out now as well?
I just like them telling me that I'm impressive for traveling so far.
171.
That's not like the worst. That's not 50.
Yeah, that's like you can make a small profit.
Yeah.
Not enough to be swarmed by people who want to sell, but
No, but if it was the last day and people haven't sold yet, they'd be coming.
have you ever like gone to other islands or had other people on your islands for turnip shenanigans?
Yes. Mine was selling for like 700 and something once.
What?
And I was just
How?
in like slow-mo mode. Each time as people would come in, everyone would only be able to move like half a square. It's hilarious.
Where's the hell? How did you get? I got 500 one day, and that was. It happened to be like the day I was having an exam too.
Oh damn.
So my this Discord chat I'm on. Anyone who's in, like, shake trees, catch bees. If you're watching this, hello. I've left my Switch on, and so they came in and out. Well, oh no, I don't have enough money for it. While I had my exam, and then I came back. And when I came back to the Switch after my exam, they left me certain things, like, random.
Yeah, the profit that you make just from having your gates open, so good.
It's so long. As you say, it's like free. Disease. Oh, a tiny fish.
Mahaha.
You keep stealing my fish. Ooh, what's that?
A horse mackerel.
Oh, okay.
Mackerel.
Mackerels are delicious.
They're very fishy, right? Mackerels.
They're like oily fish, a similar category to sardines.
Mm.
Ooh, bugs and fish in Animal Crossing ranked by how edible they are.
Oh. Well, sea bass is great. Like, that's a very easy to cook fish. This grilled whole is very nice.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, I think I have a net. I have to buy a net.
You can make one.
I end up just buying them now. And I just love making them. And then they just, like, break.
More daces.
Let me over this grill.
Oh yeah, there are certain spots where that works.
There, yeah.
Why do you keep stealing my fish?
I didn't know you
Go
were
find a
there.
net. I don't know if it's a thing now anymore, but I remember like a few months ago, I found that you get the really good fish when you have people over.
Ah, what was
And
that?
I don't know, it's just like a thing you dreamt up of, which actually was legitimate.
That would be cool. One thing I don't like is that we can't go to Mystery Islands together. I think that would be so
Right. And get all the scorpions and tarantulas and both of us just die.
good. Yeah.
It's like no one can go home. I saw this really like heartbreaking comic someone drew of like when it's Orville, right? That goes with you to places.
The pelican guy?
Well, they're both dodos, but like the pilot dodo. Like someone drew a comic of like, you know, he finds you fainted because of like a scorpion or a tarantula has bitten you, and he thinks you've died. It's just like, no, you were so young. Code red, no, you have so much to live for. And then like at the end, your character is like slowly wakes up. It's like, no.
Oh my god, that's horrific.
Baby. My baby.
Should I be keeping these? I keep digging your fossils out of habit.
You can have them if you want.
Okay.
I'm like full up on fossils, so.
Yeah, just like spare money's fossils.
Ooh, what's this guy? A freshwater goby. Cactus here. Evening. Life here pretty rad pretty. I mean, it's not perfect, but what is? Oh. What I have yet to find as this island is the mysterious cloud form.
Totally failing at catching this butterfly. It's like into the wall as well.
At least, being on like the southern hemisphere island, where it is spring, we get the more interesting flowers now. Not flowers, bugs.
Yeah.
Oh my god, winter and autumn suck for bugs.
Yeah. And fish.
Yeah, fish was okay-ish, but bugs was just like, why bother?
Do you have any of the pink trees?
The cherry I had for cherry blossoms, and they were only there for 2 weeks. It was so quick.
Oh.
I thought they'll be around longer, but no, they were 2 weeks. Like, oh. Of course, it was like 2 weeks that I was like taking a break because I was moving between places. Like, I also am in need of a nap.
Cat left her snowmobile at her last place.
A snowmobile? What does she need a snowmobile for? It hasn't been winter here for a while.
Yeah. Maybe she's hinting she's gonna move. There's someone in your tent! Have you checked yet?
I have not checked yet.
Come and check.
Okay, coming. Have you seen him?
No.
Okay, let's see who's in there. I was just selling off my fish. Who is our visitor today? Not that I will take you in unless you're like extra good.
Unless they're an artiste. To the artiste.
Oh! It's a popular one,
Oh.
I will say. Oh no, it's not the popular one. I'm just confused.
Oh.
It's Kid. I thought it was Sherb. But no, same different. Haha, that's how I laugh. I'll be here for a little while laughing. And oh my god! Laughing, crying, and sometimes I fake crying other times. The life of a performer. Oh no! Oh, because all the smugs. The smugs are all actors.
Amazing.
Or they want to think they're actors.
Divas.
Oh my, we were just talking about them being an artist, and what do you know?
So what are your plans for tomorrow when we're allowed to go to cafes and retail?
Oh god, I don't know. I have made no plans. So I was just thinking like I have 15 million emails to catch up on.
The life of a producer. I love Kabuki's voice. So low.
How about you? What's your plans?
I had a little bit of choice paralysis. I was like today, I was like, shit, I could go to people's houses, I could go to brunch, I could go to lunch, I could go to dinner. What am I gonna do?
You just go to someone's house and you have all the meals there.
Yeah. And then also, like, I've gained a lot of weight during lockdown. So I wonder, what even pants am I gonna wear? And then I was like, man, what if I sit down and my pants break? Then I'll have to have new pants. Like, that'll be really embarrassing. My first social interaction for months and my pants break.
Well, maybe the shops will be open and you can buy pants.
Yeah, so I'm thinking, actually, my first trip will be to Target.
Target.
And I might get some legging type things, I don't know. Something that is not my pajama pants.
Yep.
And then that means I can go further than like Hawthorne, Camberwell, where I am.
Yes, because you could go to the city now.
Yeah, I'll probably go to some cafes in Brunswick that I've been missing. Maybe cafes in Collingwood. There is not a lot of good food in Camberwell, so... Yes, day, Target.
I just want to go to IKEA.
I saw your tweets!
I mean, like when that first Dog on the Moon article came out, the same one that the turnips by the sea thing came from. Like, I saw that line, I just want to go to IKEA, and I lost it. I completely lost it. And it's been burned in my head ever since. And now when like the lockdown came in, I was like the first thing. Everyone's gonna go to IKEA. IKEA's gonna need to put limits. You need to put bookings because it's gonna get too packed.
Yeah. Where are you?
James is trying to figure out how to spell Tarjay. I don't know. I don't speak a language that involves diacritics. Dressed in a fancy wizard robe.
Oh, I
Like,
do have
in my character or real life? Because I think I could do it in my character.
I have a magic robe right now in my character. I'm trying to look for you though.
I am in the house. I'm in the Fringe hut. Because I went to grab a net. And while I'm here, I saw the thing about the fancy wizard robe, so I was like, ooh. I will see that.
I have this backwards dressing gown, so the opening is at the back. It's meant to be like a blanket with sleeves.
Like in real life or?
In real life, yeah.
Okay. We just need to keep clarifying, like in what context are we talking about this yet?
Yeah, I got it because it's a Jedi cloak, so it's got the resistance on the front. But the fact that it doesn't have a back makes it actually only useful for lounging on the couch and nothing else. It's not even easy to walk in.
The fancy wizard robe of gems coming. Also, congrats on things opening up. Hey, thank you. Oh.
Yeah.
That was weird.
Did you leave just as I came in?
Oh, that was what happened. I heard the door.
Oh.
And I was like, did I not get out of the house? We'll see. I feel like, you know, things might go back again to like some stage in case the numbers spike up.
Yep.
Like what happened in June.
Yeah.
So I'm still a bit like, I
think there's a little bit that feels a bit like irreversible to me. Like, oh my god, you look amazing!
Damn!
Woo!
I wish this thing had like sparkly stars, but this.
Aw, beautiful.
I mean, there's flourish, but I haven't got that yet. There's the fancy wizard robe. Wait, so Sahara, come back! I want to buy the flooring off you and I want to see if it's going to be the cloud flooring.
The cloud flooring is so good. I have it as like a smoke machine in my in my house.
Wow, that's fancy. What's fancy, me or?
Your wizard cloak.
A wizard cloak. Ooh. What is this? Do I have this butterfly yet?
I must be again straight away.
I buy the retreat. And I'm just running around. I got a peacock butterfly.
Oh.
I feel like the map in-game should be able to give you markers for where anyone is.
Yeah. Doesn't it do that?
It only gives you markers of where you are.
That's bullshit. That's up.
Yeah, the wizard cloak. Yeah. With the Maize's goodies. Speaking of which, what does Abel's have for sale today?
What does Abel's have for sale today?
Well, I'll wait for you here, then we can find out.
Okay.
Another workshop area / pottery / weaving, etc. Oh my god, I just realized you were talking about a ultimate is a way of avoiding the pants issues Maize raised.
Yes. Which is why I had to tell you about my backwards Jedi cloak.
Just wear the cloak backwards. As in the cut in front.
Oh, but then there would be a hood on my front.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
I love the samurai helmets.
What is up with this one? Come! We got the Melbourne Fringe logo up
Fringe
there.
logo.
I could have spent all my money that I was gonna give to Sahara. Backwards Jedi cloak, too fancy! What's...
Yeah, I am.
What is cheerleading uniforms? There is a flashy animal costume.
I'm hoping that everyone is in similarly disgusting clothes as I will be.
What, for Halloween or in life?
Oh, in life, after lockdown.
Everyone's forgotten how to dress up.
Yeah.
Why do
This is my skelly outfit.
It's like I feel like with lockdown fashion, people are either like really on it or really not on it. There are no in-betweens. And now I've just spent all my money
I'm waiting
that I
for
was
the
gonna
big
give
reveal.
to Sahara.
Wow! Looks like a peppy cheerleader.
Because I am dressed up like a peppy cheerleader.
I'm a skelly.
Yes, Kelly.
Thanks for stopping by.
Bye.
Is the pizza ready?
This is a pottery oven. What do you mean? Pizza?
Yes, my clay pizza.
Your clay pizza. Oh, but did they have these shops growing up where you could like make and paint your own pottery?
I don't know. I remember that in school. Like we had a furnace at school.
It was a big thing in Malaysia. Like you'd go to this place, and usually in like the big shopping mall, where I don't know that you'd actually like make the pottery. Like you're not given the clay to make things, but you could paint them.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was like custom painted plates or whatever. It's like a fun kids activity. That's really trendy in the 90s.
That's super wholesome.
Yeah.
Actual creative thing to do.
Sahara, where have you forsaken me?
She is to the left of the town square.
Oh. To the left of the town square.
Yeah.
Oh, there you are. Alright, here. I have mysterious flooring. What is your mysterious flooring? What?
I
Why
can
you
hear
hit
you while you're speaking and you can't do anything about it.
How dare you? It's like Sahara gets mad. It's like, excuse me. Smack! Smack! Oh no. That's the event up there. Revenge.
No! Stop talking
That's the
to me.
event in our. That'll be part of the Fringe Festival. It's just like a jousting
Yeah.
competition.
I wish there were like mods that would it.
Oh! Oh, we
Who's
have a
coming?
cousin! Who's coming? Oh, this is exciting.
This
Who's
is exciting.
coming to visit?
Dun, dun, dun.
Maybe someone, we have to figure out how to get them to like talk to us.
Oh.
Liviophile! Ooh, hello. Who may you be?
Hello, Niall. What is
Hello?
is a
Sorry?
Leviathan a large monster?
Yeah. Like an archetypal large monster. I think maybe Cthulhu-esque, I'm not sure. Hello, Commander Root and Lurks and Storsina, who are also watching.
Hey viewers.
I'm curious to see who this is. Like, I thought it'd be like, oh, I know this so-and-so, this is a friend of mine. But, ooh, who's this? Is it someone that... Is it you?
It could be anyone, right?
Right? Because I put it on like our Facebook and our Twitter and Instagram saying if you want to find out the doodle quiz, it's in our newsletter. So sign up for it.
Ah, cool.
Oh, hello. You pretty.
She's a trick. Cute.
Trick or frick? Trick or treat? Oh my god. Hello.
I did just think it said fuck, and that was it.
I mean, not that I would mind, but who may you be? Oh my god, I have not made the greeting. Hi. I forgot how to run. Don't be rude. Oh, now I have to like try it. Like,
What an amazing hat! I love this hat so much.
I've walked away. Hello. I can't spell. Never mind. Help? No.
Oh my god, she's beautiful. Is that hat just for Halloween, or do you think it's an always hat?
It's a Halloween release hat. Well, oh my god, type it. It is indeed. Hello. Who may you be? I wish there was a way we could like... Oh, can I shop? Sure.
She's
This must be someone from social media. Sure. Because that's usually how they ask. Sure.
Yeah. So nice.
Hello, welcome. Oh my god, we have visitors. Don't be. Be like,
Don't be okay.
they're gonna like review our island badly and be like, I came here and someone was just whacking me. Like, these names are flagged for Animal Crossing. Like, there's actually a Facebook group that's meant that you can like put warnings on for like people come by
Really?
and like wreck your island or scam you out of things or whatever. It's pretty useful, especially if you're the sort where you play with others a lot in this game, so you can keep yourself safe.
There are some courtesy things like not running all over everyone's flowers. Or
Yeah.
picking everyone's flowers.
Shaking trees for fruit.
Yeah. Taking the mystery bottles.
Tutu wants to say hi to her ever-growing fan base.
Oh no. Oh, jumped in the water.
Yeah, they do that if you spook them. What does Benjamin have to say? Oh, Benjamin is crafting something. What are you making? You're doing stuff. Oh my god, the way he set up his crafting table is cool. A matryoshka. He got the recipe from Bugs on his Floor.
I got a lunch.
Was it hard to approach?
Oh my god, have you memorized all of them?
That is the only one I remember because that's the one that haunts me from New Leaf. That and the sea bass one.
Yeah.
Because how can you not memorize the sea bass one?
Yeah. Fully. Ooh, Sprocket. Sprocket's house is amazing. I love Sprocket's house.
Sprocket is cool.
Now, which house is Benjamin? What does their outside look like?
The painting studio though. Yay, Julian, I came to see you. Don't you have someone coming to visit? Actually, leave it to me. I'll give your friend a real Fringe Fest tour, Julian. Well, then get out of the house.
Get out.
Like, I know you're all trying to read people's charts and all, but... I wonder if Lilo, the VFR, realizes they're being streamed in the world right now. Need to put up a sign. It's like by coming here, you consent to being filmed.
Yeah.
I mean, how many custom design slots you need for that time?
You've got a lot, right? Because you have so much flooring and so much art.
Yeah, I don't have much left.
Should we
I do have
offer?
a lot for clothing. So. Sorry,
Oh,
go
are
on.
they separate?
Clothing is separate, yeah.
Should we offer her a tour?
Sure. I don't know where she is though.
Yeah.
I mean, she seems to be here mainly to shop, so.
Oh, so hard to type.
Not in Nooks. See, this is why the map needs to tell you. Ah, there she is.
Where?
There. By the plaza. Running around. Ah, she changed.
Cute. That's the animal outfit, right?
Yeah, with the flashy animal outfit. I mean, I guess the tour will be tricky because we have like no good way to communicate with her.
Other than the typing.
I can't. This is where like on. Wait, hang on. I have an easier way of doing this because I can do this on my phone.
Yeah, just remembered that the phone one exists. But I don't think I have the app on this phone.
Oh, that's so cool.
That's cute.
That's cute.
Oh, orange.
I have only so many hands. Let's pick.
Pink. Cool.
Yeah, yeah, yes.
Where's
Yeah, sure. No. Here? I don't have a chair. Yeah! Oh my god. And Sahara's here. Crashing the party. Do you find us? It turned out to be like, oh yes, we are like best friends on this app or something.
Yeah, don't you already know who this person is? Ooh. Don't you recognize their stage name?
Oh shit, I kicked off a custom design. Oh man. The perils of being involved with burlesque.
True. These so many custom stage names.
Yeah, it's like, which name do I know you by? I mean, when I was more involved in burlesque, I'd often have people come up to me going, oh my god, I didn't recognize you with clothes on. I haven't worked out my magic wand yet, but I can do it.
Oh, cute.
Oh my god, the cheerleader outfit is adorable. That boy. Forever mystery. Oh, that's so loud again. Find us. Oops. A search on Twitter. Yay.
Islands to visit, I suppose.
Yeah, probably like, hey, let's pick. Yeah, sure. Aw. Oh, hang on. Oh my god, exciting. You seem cool. Oh my god, typing on the phone is like 100 times faster.
Yeah. I gotta reach out in the app.
Just running around. Here, yes. Buy all the soft drinks, please. I didn't even look at what else I got from Sahara. Backyard fence wall, field flooring, shanty mat, turquoise heart rug, yellow message mat, and a scramble crosswalk.
Scramble crosswalk? What is that?
Oh, it's like a 4-way crossing road thing.
Oh.
Nice. Oh my god, everyone's got the wands! Ah! I have not sorted out. Wait, can you use the thing? Can you use the pinwheel as a magic wand?
I love the pinwheel. Oh.
Yeah, but how? Wait, hang on. How is she like changing so fast? Hang on, I was like, wait, how are you doing that?
With the wand? Or is she doing it faster than with the wand?
Yeah, but like, she got the pinwheel though. How's she doing it with the pinwheel? How? What? Huh? What witchcraft is this?
Witchy, witchy, witchy.
Or do you just have like all of these clothing options in your pockets? That must be it. That must be what she's doing. She must be like wearing that must be what's going on. See, I got a sari.
Oh, beautiful.
There's a player who has an island that's entirely like India themed.
Oh, cool.
And this is like another one. It's more lenga than a sari, but like, same idea.
I like the pink and yellow one.
And then the rest are just like the standard. I'm gonna study now. Yay! Good luck. Good luck. Yay! Massive laws. Thanks for coming. Oh, that was so cute.
That was lovely. That was very lovely.
That was very lovely. See, this was like a nice, gentle thing we could do at Fringe Festival. Just like, just come.
Yeah, just come and hang.
Just come and it doesn't need to be like entertainment forever. Let's make it like a Big Brother thing where just like leave the camera on. And then the two of us just actually literally go for a break. See what happens. Bye! Thanks for coming!
Bye-bye.
That was very cute. No. At least now we know Twitter's working.
Yeah.
If you want to follow us on Twitter, we are at ACNH Fringe. Also on Instagram at ACNH Fringe. Facebook is ACNH Fringe Fest. Twitch is ACNH_Fringe. They're different. But basically, if you look up ACNH Fringe, or you go to our website, acnhfringe.cc, you'll find us. We have a Discord as well, which so far is just me and Maize. What else do we have? We have so many things. We have a newsletter. But yes, acnhfringe.cc. And also, the thing we're talking about, if you don't know, we are doing a 12-hour mega Fringe Gala stream thing on the 20th November, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Australian. I want to say standard time, but now I'm getting really confused with like the time zones.
It's Eastern Daylight Time.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Ah! Crap. Okay.
Australian
Good to
Eastern
know. That's daylight
time.
savings change. Sometime. And 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. You can book a ticket now at Melbourne Fringe's website. And it's pay as you come. And like honestly, you're not gonna ban you if you don't have a ticket. But Melbourne Fringe would appreciate it if you went and booked a ticket on their end.
Yeah.
And then from there you can find out all sorts of other shows that are happening. For example, there's a show from two migrant movement of color comedians. Yes, we can. And they are coming to our stream. Samantha Serna, Sunanda Citraku. There's a show on Minecraft. This mysterious Minecraft show.
Amazing.
Who are you people? And yeah, this like Melbourne Fringe this year is going to be interesting because things have had to move online.
But now.
And I think and now they're open again.
But for a limited amount of people.
Yeah.
Who knows? What artists will choose to open? To be in person? I don't know.
Yeah,
Or
some people
big Olive.
like interesting things with pre-recorded stuff, and not just they record something and put it up on YouTube to watch, but there's another artist who's like doing audio tours of some kind that you can download and follow along, and there's like a story around that. Sorry?
I love that.
Yeah, it's cool. The program that this project is being supported by, which is the Jewel Box Performances Grants for Artists of Color. Thank you, Jewel Box. And the Your Space Grant and Mentorship for Artists with Disabilities, which also gives us connection to Katie Staggs, who's been our great marketing mentor. Someone in the program is doing that audio tour, I do. And
In the
we had
Jewel Box program?
one of the two, I forget which.
Cool.
But we had this one big meeting of like those of us who are donor supported and like the donors as well. And there was like a couple of us who were doing shows this year because a lot of people have had to move this next year. And Simon Abraham was like, you guys must be feeling really smug because you're able to do shows like this year, and then in reality I'm like, oh no, we do not have an excuse to not do a show this year. It's like, no, it's too much pressure.
Well, fun, something to do as well, like some regularity to our upside down lives.
Yeah. A structure, what does that mean in this economy?
In this economy?
In this economy. So yeah, you'll see how it turns out.
Yeah, it'll be cool. And like on Saturday, the chat with Marissa was amazing.
Yeah, it's interesting because like leading up to that chat, Marissa and I, would talk about it. They were like, "What do you want to talk about?" And what should we talk about? What's our agenda? I was like, I just told Yala to worry about the agenda. And it worked out. Like we filled up almost 2 hours of like a stream of consciousness.
Yeah, easily. I felt very privileged to be sitting in on all of that.
Aww. Well, thank you for playing, Marissa.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, so some of our guest artists do not, like Marissa from Saturday, do not have the game, which is fine, because one of us, which is more likely Maize, can just cosplay as our guest. Although the day with Samantha and Sunanda are going to be on is going to be interesting because it's 2 people on at the same time.
And neither of them have it?
Neither of them have the game.
Oh.
And so I did warn them, it's like, either, if I can't find someone to play like my own personal Switch, that's one option, just my personal Switch just gets messed up. And then like hand it over to my friend or something to play it. If I can't get that, then you're gonna have to cosplay as like a mashup of the 2 people.
See?
Which could be hilarious, but yeah, I warned them, I was like, that's quite happening.
We could always, have it more like the talk show, just sit on the couch so that you don't really have to do too much.
Oh yeah. Do I have I don't have a cocktail set. Ooh, used to be really cocktail set.
This carrot cake, delicious.
Animal Talking is back on.
Is it back on?
It's back on, it just released an episode like last week.
Has he got a new spin on it?
I don't know, I haven't seen it yet, but I have emailed him.
Yeah.
Be like, you are a huge inspiration to the show, but I haven't heard back yet. So, dear Gary Witter, at Gary Witter, please.
Yeah. I'm gonna sell these buds.
Please, Gary Witter, have us on our show. Oh, have us on your show. You gotta come here, you can. Either way.
Yeah, either way.
Like, I know we're not as fancy as like Elijah Wood or Danny Trejo or Sting. I got a crawfish versus a lobster and I'm a giant. But
I love when he had T-Pain, and then I got to discover T-Pain's channel. Oh my god, and he streamed.
T-Pain was hilarious.
He was so good.
It's fun to see, like, I'm sure the guests across the board have been pretty cool. But it's fun to see the ones that are actually genuinely players of the game.
Yeah, exactly.
And then they just kind of nerd out about what's going on with their islands and stuff.
Yeah, T-Pain's was awesome.
T-Pain, like when we gave T-Pain the crown, and he just lost it. And like you can tell like everyone's, or T-Pain, yeah, or you can tell like everyone's audio mixer thing wasn't blown out well.
Yeah. But T-Pain streams are amazing. Like he always has friends and family around, and he treats everyone like really nicely. Like he's a nice guy, and yeah.
Oh my god, we need to get T-Pain on here somehow. Special guest. You know what I was wondering? Like, cause AOC plays Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
And like she's straight up a gamer.
Yeah. Her Among Us was amazing.
Yeah,
I watched the whole thing. It was so good.
Oh, did you? I saw the moment from like the point of view of the person who she killed, and like she was like, "I am cursed and blessed." But if we could figure out an Australian politician that plays Animal Crossing, can we get a show with the 2 of them together to talk shop?
AOC and...
I
wonder if Larissa Waters plays Animal Crossing.
Oh my god.
I know that she's like... She got some of the stuff from... Who's that Perth Green guy who was like really into games?
Ooh, I don't know who you mean.
Scott Ludlam. Do you remember him?
Oh, I know who he is, but I didn't know he was into games.
Yeah. He's really into games and games funding and stuff. And so
get him on the show.
Yeah, when he left because of being a dual citizen, questions of like, well, what politician is gonna, represent games and stuff in the federal parliament? And he said maybe Larissa Waters, but she hasn't engaged as much with the games industry as he did.
Wow. Well, we are not particularly partisan, officially. We do have Slotwalk Melbourne coming on.
Slotwalk, yeah.
Next week, and we're open to having other community orgs talk, especially during the big 12-hour stream.
Yeah.
But if you happen to know someone who we can get on board, so we can get AOC on board and then cause chaos. You know, it's like, hey, look, international relations.
Yeah, I wonder how keen she would be to engage with some Australians.
I know Joe Biden has an island now.
Joe Biden has what?
Joe Biden has an Animal Crossing island, and they've turned it into a campaign island.
Oh,
you know, you can visit it with a dream address.
Really?
Yeah, and you can like vote Joe Biden. It's like that's the theme of his island.
Whoa.
Oh, it's throwing out some interesting questions with regards to like how open Nintendo is to this, because there was a Japanese politician that tried to do the same thing with his island, but he had to take it down, and I'm not 100% sure if it was like a Japanese government thing telling he had to take it down, if Nintendo was like, yeah, nah. But yeah, the Joe Biden one hasn't hit any kind of restrictions.
Yeah, I wonder if just because it's closer, like...
Or if like Nintendo America works by different rules than Nintendo Japan.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, so far, we've been fine.
Yeah.
Nintendo, please don't. But, you know, it's sort of the weird thing about making art on what is essentially someone else's IP.
Yeah.
You're kind of at the mercy of them understanding what you're about.
Yeah, but didn't Nintendo sort of change their tune in the last, like, 5 years or so, about streaming and about, like, covers and gaming videos?
Yeah, because they used to be, like, a hard ass about it.
Yeah, exactly. And now they've realised that no audience is really taking their money. Anything, they're only going to get more money from it.
Yeah, like I bought a Switch because of seeing people who created stuff on Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
You know, and I got that question from Katie the other day about like, have you thought about what would happen if Nintendo got upset? I'm like, A, yes, constantly, but B, also, it could work in our favor a little bit if that happens. Because it'd be like all the media attention, right? It'd be like, oh, Nintendo does not support art, and Melbourne Fringe would probably want to get a piece of that because it'd be kind of free famous.
Well, they just moved to Minecraft.
Go to Minecraft. It's like, hey, so we got kicked out.
Yeah. Because Livestream making our own VR chat world or something.
I just realized that I put in the wrong URL in the Twitch chat. Apologies to anyone who is trying to visit our website
Oh my god.
because I typoed.
I make that typo constantly. That's our sister Twitch channel.
Maybe I should buy that domain. I say this now, but it's not going to beat us. Maybe I should buy that domain name.
Yeah, if we keep going to the future.
Or just like the typo one. It'll be like our current one, but everything's upside down.
Cute.
April Fools.
Yeah.
Speaking of going into the future, I have not. So I emailed Mardi Gras, Sydney Mardi Gras a while ago about this. And I got a reply, but I haven't seen it yet. So let's see if it's a disappointment or live on air.
Yeah, bated breath.
Ooh.
Live on air.
Well, actually, your live stream Animal Crossing virtual event sounds like something to be suitable for inclusion in our Mardi Gras Festival event applications. So yeah, so they're basically like the they're doing an open access thing. So you can register for it. It's not necessarily like a Mardi Gras presents. But they were like, yeah, sounds like the kind of thing you could sign up for.
Nice.
There you go. So that's potentially a thing.
That could be fun. I've never been to Mardi Gras.
No.
Nope.
I've been in 2010. I was part of the Tricone group, which is like, ooh, what the? Hang on, I'll continue. I caught a surgeonfish, scalpel forceps fish hook,
Nice.
and I've never caught that before, so Bladder's gonna get a present. Anyway,
Nice.
Tricone's like the queer South Asians particular, and I got dressed up for it, as you do. But my mistake was dressing up for it way too early.
Oh.
And
Like
on the
early
way
in
to
the day.
well, instead of like changing when I got there,
Yeah.
I got dressed from the hostel I was staying at.
Yeah.
Walked down King's Cross in what was essentially like pasties and a lenga.
Oh. Well, I mean, that's the case at King's Cross, isn't it?
Yeah, the problem wasn't that. The problem is I kept getting stopped for photographs every 5 seconds. And then there was so much paparazzi. And, like, I don't mind being asked. People asking politely, cool, you know, right? Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's so much, like, paparazzi going around. The surface taking photos. Took me, like, ages to get to the backstage area where, like, all the floats were. And so we had to wait a bit before they opened the doors to the floats. And there was all these photographers floating around. And, like, I was having a hot dog as dinner. And as I was biting through this hot dog, I hear, like, from across the park, oh, you ruined my shot.
What?
And I'm like, excuse me.
Backstage, where everyone's getting ready, you ruined someone's shot.
Because they were, like, clearly wanting a photo of me and not actually asking me for a photo. And then this other guy, like, just went up and pointed his camera right at my boobs. I'm like, excuse me, can you ask?
That's a gross vibe. Is that because Mardi Gras is so huge and like commercialized now? Is that the vibe?
I guess so. And there's like all these photographers, like, you know, and some of the general public, but like the photographers for me felt like, oh, they only see us as like props. But once they opened the backstage area to the floats, they kicked all the photographers out. It's like only people who are marching can be here. Oh, I caught a killfish. Oh my god, I caught a killifish. The streams are safe again.
What? I've never seen that.
It's a pond fish. So in the same way as me catching this killifish, apparently, once they finally opened the gates for the float marchers to come in, only the float marchers will come in, and we were safe, and it was fun, and we had a party.
Well, that's cool.
It was fun. But waiting for those gates to open, and photographers were just like, no, this is cool. Anyone? Consent, please.
Yeah, like, come on. Queers can be real bad at consent. Just because you're queer doesn't mean you're suddenly woke.
I mean, I don't know how queer these photographers are, to be fair. I had not questioned everyone's sexuality, but just like, you know, like, sure, this is a big event and many of us are in costume, but that doesn't mean you don't ask.
Yeah. I guess
Like,
it's the same at like PAX and Comic Con and stuff.
Yeah, with cosplayers. You know, cosplay is not consent.
Yeah.
Know that. I was like, hey, you know what? If you ask, I would probably say yes, and it would be cool.
Yeah, like you're dressing up, you know. It's like, fuck yeah, we're rocking this. But
Yeah.
not like that.
Blathers won't let me donate because you're here.
Yeah, Blathers also wouldn't assess my rocks because it's the wrong Blathers.
Oh, he only assesses them on your own island.
Yeah, apparently.
Oh, that's interesting. I guess I might have known that. I completely forgot about it. That explains why many months ago on my own personal island, I tried to do like a fossil surprise thing. Where I like put out unassessed fossils for free and people can pick them up. But if it turns out you have to bring them back to your home island, probably that's right.
Yeah, that's less surprising.
The other planets, so like, oh, are they all connected? Do they all know of each other's existence?
Some sort of museum network.
Although that reminds me of when Leaf first came back. Other you people's islands planets like other universe, but that's what we're trying to figure out now, Gems. When Leaf first came back, so my best friend, Bradley Store, who may or may not be in the Fringe Gala stream, he and I have this really long-running in-joke about sloths in Leaf. Like we have this whole thing about the sloth god, and it's a whole like religion. And so when I played New Leaf, right, when I was playing New Leaf, I had no idea that the garden shop person was a sloth. I was just like, at some point the garden shop's gonna be open. I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. Garden shop opens, I go in, and I see Leaf the sloth, and I see him. And I am just like, excuse me, what? And then I fell in love with him because he's a sweetie. And so I was like, is he coming to New Horizons? It turns out he is. So I was waiting and waiting and waiting, and I updated the game, and I was so excited. And then I opened the game, and he's not there. Oops, someone's coming.
Someone's coming!
I'm like, oh no, what happened? Why isn't it? And it turns out it's because I opened the game for the first time before the update dropped. And I was so upset. I had been waiting for so long. And I asked around, who's got Leaf on their island? Can I visit? And someone said yes, and so I went to visit. And I was so happy. And he's like, hi, Tiara. I'm like, you know who I am.
Cute.
It's like, you gotta do what makes it my island.
Leaf is on my island today. I bought some azaleas. Azaleas? Azaleas. Those.
Nice. I don't know who's on my personal island. Maybe. Hello, Ellie from Miloville.
Who's Ellie from Miloville?
I'll have to bring out the app so I can ask them. Of course, we get visitors when I'm too far away from anywhere.
Yeah. I like the island Miloville. Yum yum.
Yeah. A traveling tropical fish.
Cute.
It's such perfectly crafted music.
It is. Man, it must be so nice to work for a studio where you could iterate and have so much time to make sound and music.
Yep.
It's blue and yellow. I love it.
Nice.
But it's dusk. I don't think she needs sunglasses.
Yeah, let her have her aesthetic.
Aesthetic.
Hi and welcome. Are you sending? Yes. Hi. You found us. Oop, one. Everyone goes through minutes. I wonder how many people are here for the turnip prices.
Just having a little cheeky look. Oh my god, candles on and off.
I remember visiting a friend's island, just visiting because the direct gates were open. And then I was like, I wonder what your turnip prices are. And it was 500 something, are you kidding me? So I went to her do you mind if I come back with turnips?
Yeah.
That's fine. Hey, it's Mom's birthday cake.
It's cute. I love all of the interactable items.
Yeah.
This one's Mom's tea set.
Which one?
retractable.
Oh no, those are you can get those tea sets anyway. You don't have to get it from mom.
But there's a mum one that is blue and has like a pink cat design on it.
Oh yeah. I just lost that.
Let's trap her. Don't let her out. Nope.
Eh.
Oh.
How to find us? How dare? And why? Twitter,
Yeah.
lol. Ha ha ha. Amazing. Twitter is working out. Apparently. Oh. Look what you started.
Yeah.
Look what you started.
Oh my god. Her net matches. It's also yellow and
Oh, nice.
blue. Ah.
Just like yeah, Twitter is brilliant.
Is Benjamin still crafting?
I don't know.
Yeah. People just like keyword search on Twitter.
Yeah, Island is open. Although with on our account, on the ACNH Fringe account, I said if you wanna find the dodo code, you sign up to our newsletter.
Oh, so she signed up to the newsletter as well?
I know one person did. I mean, if you're like clever about it, you can probably look at the archive. But you know,
And the Twitch.
on the Twitch.
It's in the Twitch chat.
Yeah, so there's like ways around it, but it's like also you have to at least get to the newsletter somehow.
Yeah. That's cool.
So it's like, hey, you were motivated enough to click through the link. I respect that. What is Sprocket up to? I'm here. Don't let me keep you from your company. Go be a good host. If your company drops by, I can show them a bunch of Fringe Fest's greatest attractions. I want if you show them my biceps or triceps first. What am I saying? Obviously biceps. Like, wait to call me out, Sprocket, on being a terrible host. It's like, don't talk to me. Go make friends. It is. So, Ben is building. The Matryoshka.
Yep.
Yep. Let me see if the mobs are here. I think I've talked to everyone on this island. We have no shooting stars today, it looks like. But that's fine. Have you seen Meteor Nook yet?
Meteor Nook. Oh, is that the one that predicts when you're gonna get the shooting star nights?
Yeah. So obviously I got it for Fringe Fest.
Nice. And
Well, it turns out that there was like one day where I was doing prep filming for our island tour video, which you can find on our website. And it was like that. I think it was actually the day after. It might have been like the day after we filmed our bit.
oh,
Was shooting star. So I'm like, great, I could do like fancy footage of shooting stars.
yeah.
Let me just open. I couldn't find the tab. Clear all day. Tomorrow is cloudy and rain. Coming up. Nothing coming up. apparently. We're in Scorpio season apparently now.
Oh.
October 27th.
She's
Yeah,
busting
nothing terribly exciting for the rest of the month.
Oh, sad. You can go a
But-
whole month without the videos. That sucks.
Oh no, it's not a whole month. Just like the rest of the month. Like we had some earlier, but November we've got. Oh, one of our next Tuesday evening, we're gonna have meteors.
Yay!
So we're gonna see them during our stream, possibly.
Yeah, they start at 7 p.m., right?
Meteors start 7 p.m.
Yeah.
So it's, we start a stream around 6.
Yeah.
We have a guest. Who's our guest that day? Oh, Austin Con coming in as our guest, I believe. So yeah, we're gonna talk about like Jane Austen Under the Stars.
Cool. That is so romantic.
That would be so romantic. Oh, bye.
Bye.
Thanks for coming. When are we having next? On Monday. We don't have shift. Saturday. Well, Saturday morning. It's not the Saturdays, but we might have a secret special stream. Maybe. Surprise. Oh, another Tuesday, 17th. We're gonna have another shooting star situation.
Cool. 2 Tuesdays. That's great.
2 Tuesdays. Oh, Saturday 31st, our like sort of last day with the guests. It's also an event day. Oh, that might be a bug off, so we might have bug off with Emma Michelle.
Cool.
And then we'll take a bit of a hiatus and oh my god, you'll not believe this. We have shooting stars on our Fringe Festival.
Yay! That's
stars.
so good.
We have shooting. Yeah, all true.
Wow. So many
And
Tuesdays.
they start on 7, and if we do our show from like 8 to 10, that's fine. It's not but not many. After 10 o'clock. Well, after 10 o'clock are all the shooting stars.
Oh,
So,
really?
so like, we have some at like 7. We have actually a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, it gets a bit more. And then after 10, so it'd be like officially closed, unofficially. If you want to hang out and waste on stars, I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, okay, cool.
After party, shooting stars. Ooh. There you go. Wow. Wow. I could not have predicted this, honestly. But
Yeah, that's perfect. That's
I
so
am
good.
shocked.
Doom.
Yeah, today we
Oh,
learned we might have a Celeste.
Today is the Celeste.
No, I mean like today we learned that we might have a Celeste
Yeah.
on Fringe Fest Day. Promote that, put that in, update all the press releases. By the way,
Come catch. Start.
if nothing else, Celeste is here. Then you have to go through like all the flight stuff again because people like it just for Celeste.
Oh my god, the heartbreak emote looks like humping.
What?
Come back to where I was on the beach.
That is.
Look.
Oh no. Where is a disapprove? Do I have a disapprove? I have, yes. No. I will. Oh my god. This emoji is poor. It's just a poor timing one.
Yeah, sneezing.
Wear a mask.
Right.
So one of the things I like to do with visitors, but especially Leaf because he is best boss, is react to them and see what happens. And oh my god, if you sneeze in front of Leaf, he gets super shocked. It's like, dong! It's not like the startle, like he has a very cute like mini startle, like the Maize one. But no, he's just full on flabbergasted. Oh my god. No, but that's like sort of a secret, like if you go all sheepish on him, he like does the same and it looks like you two are conspiring to buy some weed.
That's so good.
It's like, of course, I know. If you like yawn in front of him, it's fine. If you fall asleep in front of him, he gets very scared. And I'm like, why are you scared for? You're a sloth.
Yeah,
If anything, you should be yawning with me.
Everyone else is always falling asleep. Sahara and Blathers, they're always asleep.
Oh, they do that when he gets late.
Well, Blathers just doesn't fall during the day.
Oh yeah,
right?
Blatt is just like he's asleep during the day.
He is a nocturnal boy.
He's a nocturnal. But yeah, I'm just like, why why is me sleeping in front of you starving? Like, do you think I have narcolepsy? Are you worried? She's like, no. Oh, gem tones. Deep loop. Sad robot.
Yeah.
You know who I haven't seen very often on this island? Possibly because I hardly ever played at night. Wisp.
Oh, Liz.
The ghosty.
He's funny.
He is funny. Apparently the trick with him is to always ask for something new.
Always something new.
Yeah, because if you ask for something expensive, he gives you like cheap rubbish.
Yeah, I got a rotten bin from him. I was so unimpressed.
Yeah, he doesn't know the value of things. The thing is, it's like, have you ever tried refusing to give him your the sprite things?
No, I haven't.
I mean, if you try to, he gets like upset at you. He's like, no, you have to give it to me.
Give it to me, or I'll haunt you till you die.
Kinda, in less words, but similar sentiment. And like, you could do it infinitely. You can get into this loop with him where you refuse to give it to him, and then he gets upset. And like, he doesn't progress. Like, he doesn't get to a point where either of you stop, unless you like goes like, okay, fine, I'll give it to you. Fine. It's just like this interaction. Because like, you know, with Gulliver and Gullivar,
Yeah.
like this, you might have an option for, like, when they ask you, do you have the thing, you could say no, even though you haven't. But I haven't tried what happens. But there's not an refuse option, like, in that same way. So maybe I'll try it, because I make sure I was like, I don't have it. What are you talking about? This phone, I'll keep it for myself.
Ding ding.
Do you have your wetsuit with you?
Do I have? Yes, I do.
We can go
Where?
diving.
Oh, I'm transformed. Yeah, we can go diving.
Ooh, I got a knife jaw. They must have a hard time. What I want to try, this. You might have to come here and see if we can capture it on camera. I'm gonna try and see if I can barrel roll.
Okay, where are you?
I'm at the pier.
Come.
There is a trick to this. I don't know if I can accomplish it.
I look great with my wetsuit and my skeleton and my VR headset.
Your VR headset is gonna catch on fire.
Yeah. Burn my face off.
No.
No. And then
Not
I'll
that you
really
can
be a
see me.
skeleton.
Not that you can see me, but I'm in distress at your idea. There you go. The VR headset is how you're filming on this. Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can like do this. Will it let me? Yes!
What? How do you do it?
Good.
Oh.
Press A.
I have to not hold this anymore. Piano pier, yeah. Ah.
Yeah. It's really cool. Took a lot of coordinating trying to work out which part of the design will give me which keys. And they'll be like, that's not how piano looks like. Do I not remember how pianos work?
You have to be accurate.
And they'll be like, wait, that's 3 keys and 3 keys. That is not.
I really haven't done much swimming because I'm on like the first and second day that it came out.
I found like when the first like few weeks it came out, I found it actually pretty relaxing to do.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious because in real life I am deeply afraid of deep water.
Really?
I nearly drowned as a kid
Oh no.
with like, we learned diving a little before I was like ready for it, and so
Yeah.
I kind of freaked out and just jumped out of the water. And ever since then it's like any water which is deeper than I am tall, I just get very panicked about.
Yeah. That makes sense.
But in this game, it's like it's fine.
Nice.
I wonder if there's like a VR science game.
There's Tap Tap Fish, which is, you know, like an idle game. But it has a VR mode.
Have you played much VR?
Yeah, well, for work also.
For work? Oh, nice.
Yeah, because audio is so much more important in VR than other video games.
Right, because it's part of making the experience immersive.
Yeah, and also, you know, it helps people with their motion sickness if audio is properly spatialized.
Okay.
Yeah, I like VR stuff. I think every audio person sort of has to though because there's so much money in it.
What sort of VR games do you like playing?
Well, I love Beat Saber. I think everyone has to say that. That's awesome. Do you remember at the Free Play Festival, my VR instrument?
No, I don't think I got to check that out.
Yeah, I made an instrument called Maize drawers, and inside it, there's all these drawers, like filing cabinet drawers, and as you...
I feel like I've heard you talk about it, but I don't think I like experienced it.
Yeah. Well, as you open them, like if you open it slowly, it goes wow, 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 and then you open it fast, it goes wow, 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 wow. Yeah. So there's all these like synths and sound designs. Yeah. It was like my first big foray into audio programming.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, trying to learn myself. Programming's hard, yo.
Yeah. What's hard about it?
I just find it so hard to learn. Like, it just doesn't come naturally to me.
I learned programming. When I first learned it, it was on Pascal. Showing my age right now.
Cool.
And then QBasic, which is kind of similarly structured to Pascal, so the transition wasn't that bad. But even then, it was mostly basic stuff. Like the most I could make was the kind of choose your own adventure kind of games, because that's just basically if blah, then blah, else blah, nothing terribly complicated. And then I will try to learn like JavaScript recently. And for me, it's a bit like I know the logic of what I'm trying to do. I've just lost on the syntax half the time.
Yeah, totally.
That's like if I could just program in flowcharts. Like when I started getting into game design, like mainly through game jams, one of my favorite things was really just making like post-it note flowcharts of what I want to happen.
Yeah, I love that.
It's my favorite thing. Oh, I got a snow crab for the first time.
I have a barnacle.
But yeah, I'm just like, I just want to do flowcharts for it. I want to read other people's game design docs and flowcharts.
That's cool.
I just find that really fascinating.
I love that. They're really into like the experience of the player.
Maybe, but I think it's also partly that I just want to know how things work. Like, how do you make this thing happen? And I'm like that with events production too. Like, I forgot who it was I was talking to. I was talking about why do I want to be like a producer. Or what do I find interesting about it? I'm just like, I just want to know how you get these wacky ideas from that to reality. Like, what level of logistics did you go from like you know, I was in the Melbourne Fringe show, not Melbourne Fringe, Melbourne Festival show a couple of years ago, Taylor Max 24-decade history of popular music, which is literally like 24 hours, although in our case it was split up into 4 days, of music and history and performance art from 1776 until now. And
1776.
yeah, because it was American history, right? But like every hour is a different decade, and it was like 24 different shows in one. And it came Taylor Max from New York, and so they got all the New York cast, and I got to be part of the Melbourne cast with Danny Williams. I'm just like, how did you go from let's do a 24-hour show about American history to this? Like, how?
Yeah.
How? I find that fascinating.
That's cool. Like, it's such a huge scale, I suppose.
Yeah. But even just like whether it's smaller scale or like games or small, even just like what how do you even start to plan any of this? So that's why I'm just like, give me your game design talks. I want to know how your brain works.
It's funny. I want to know how your brain works.
I just want to know what logic would behind that, which is also why I took the LSATs for fun the other day.
Whoa! What? Why?
Well, you know what the LSATs are?
A test. That's all I know. It's a test.
It's a test. If you want to go into law school.
Oh wow.
In the US, I don't know if anywhere else. But people kept talking about how it's logic games, and I love logic games. And so I downloaded an app, it's just like a prep, LSAT prep, and I took the test. And given that this was zero prep, and you know, I did not study or whatever. It's actually I did okay, I think. But yeah, it was like a bunch. Essentially, like, given this situation, which of the following would be true?
Ah.
Or like, what logical fallacy is happening here? Or what are they trying to say here? And I'm sure, like, if I like, it's not as easy, and I'm making it sound. It's just like this is entertaining too.
That's cool. That's very cool.
It's like, can I just have this, but actually as a game, and not me pretending to be a law school wannabe? Where have you gone? Are you still diving?
Yeah, I dived. I sold my fish and then I went back to dive. And now, like, I'm diving on top of the fish, but it's not catching them for some reason.
You can't catch fish while you're diving.
What do you mean?
When you're diving, you can only catch undersea creatures, but you can't catch fish.
Oh, yeah, no, I mean undersea creatures.
Okay, I was a bit like, did you not realize you can't catch a sea bass? Can you imagine though if they let you do that? Like you dive into the pool or a pond or something. Come here.
I got a pearl oyster.
I have not seen Pascal in a while. Where is Scallop Boy? I caught a scallop.
Nice.
Speaking of Scallop Boy, I got a scallop, but he didn't show up. Probably because it's like, it's the first one.
So determined to catch this thing.
Oh, did you get one of the fast-moving ones?
Yeah. And I caught one, and now I found another one. I'm on top of it. I don't understand why I can't catch it.
Yeah. I think you need to like dive. Have you dove?
Yeah.
Keep getting barnacles. Don't give me barnacles, give me things I don't have yet. That I can donate to Baz and be like, oh, finally, you're contributing to the museum. Speaking of which, I'm really trying to fill up our art section.
I only have one art on my museum.
How?
How? Well, I tried. I was logging in every day for like 3 weeks. And so the first time that the pirate visited, I didn't get an art. I didn't give it on to.
Pirate
Also,
visitor?
I didn't understand. Well, when the mystery boat comes, is that where you get art from?
Yeah, so Red shows up. The first time you have to buy it, I think. But he comes to the island. He said, I got you a thing.
Oh.
And then you buy it, and then like... Well, it sounds like you did already, because you have an art in the museum, because I think...
Yeah, I bought one art. And then all the other times, the boat has been there. But you can't get on the boat, can you?
You can. That's where you buy the art from.
Well, I don't know how you get on the boat. I've been like trying
You
to
just walk up
around
to it.
No.
You just walk up to the boat. Did you
No.
not realize it?
No, because I've just been like, how the fuck do I get on this bloody boat?
You just walk up to it. Oh my god.
Oh.
That's it. There's no magic word. You don't have to wait for him to show up. You just walk up to the boat.
I don't know how it's not been working for me then. I don't know. Is it because like I have some stuff, but it's not in the way of the boat? I don't know.
No, you should be able to just walk up onto this little gangway.
No. If you
Well, the
walk
next
up onto
time-
the gangway and then
Yeah, and
Yeah,
then like
okay.
it's sort of like when you get to the campsite, right? The door rolls up.
yeah.
It's a bit like that on his boat.
That's
Entirely
not
new
happening.
gameplay revealed. Look, if next time there's red on your boat and you're
Yeah.
having trouble, just call me. I'll fly
Oh,
over
wow.
and try to like kick the door down.
Yeah. Yeah, because I have a platform right next to my house where I can see if there's a boat or not. And
Right.
I go there and I check all the time. My house is
Well,
currently full
now
of
they've
cockroaches,
fixed- Now they've like sorted out. Well, not now. It's been like in one of the previous updates, where it used to be really kind of too random when visitors would come, and to the point that you'll only see red like once a month. It'll take you forever to fill your museum.
Yeah.
But now they fixed it, so you're kind of guaranteed to see him once every 2 weeks.
Ah.
Even like, because it used to be that leaf and cakes at Sahara were guarantees every week.
Yeah.
What did I get? A chambered nautilus. Is it on the naughty list? And so, you have like those 3 slots taken, and then everyone else is random, but then that also meant that the chances of you seeing only one person was really low. But now they've just made it so like you get to see them at least once every 2 weeks. But who you get to see every 2 weeks. Fortnite is randomized.
Oh.
So instead of being like, okay, Leaf is definitely going to be there every week, who shows up once every 2 weeks, for example.
Oh yeah.
And so does everyone else.
See,
How are my pockets so full so quickly? What do I have in them?
so much fishing.
Oh, you know what it is? I have all the carpets.
Also, the other week you explained to me how to get rid of the cockroaches. So
Yes.
you can step on them.
Yes.
Such a noob at this game. I played it from midnight when it came out. And yet, there's still like, just weird shit that I miss.
I'm sure there's stuff like on my end. Like I think it took me a while to work out how to run.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's stuff where it's like, oh, is that how you do this?
Yeah. Oh, fishy.
Let me try not to sell the things I am pretty sure I don't have yet. Because bladders will be sad.
I still think we should do a racetrack.
A racetrack.
Yeah. With
Like it.
holes that you have to jump over and obstacles.
I mean, I don't know where on this island we'll have a racetrack, but maybe for the Fringe Fest Gala stream, if you find someone who has a racetrack,
Yeah.
you can just like switch over to their island, stream from their end.
Yep.
And then meanwhile, like, I'd be like, alright, I'm out, bye. And really what I'm doing is just setting up the island for the next bit.
Yeah, special.
Yeah, because we'll need to like figure out breaks in between for logistical reasons. So people can fly in without it being interrupted. Like, hello, who would like to make a short film to be played during intermission? Have you seen Evil Imp on YouTube?
No.
Oh my god, he makes his full-on like movie trailers and actually a short film right now entirely on Animal Crossing.
On Animal Crossing.
Yeah, he like makes uses of like the camera function on here, and like he was talking to his process the other day, and like how he uses the fish tanks as lighting, and it's so full on. I really recommend people go watch him, Evil Imp on YouTube. And he's like made little movie trailers that are named after each like Animal Crossing game, so Wild World and New Horizons and whatever. And it's just and he's turning them into a short film, but they're all linked, and it's this story about like a group of astronauts that are like trying to find a cure for some virus or other, or in a different planet, and then they crash land and they get infected by this like alien virus thing, and like then shenanigans happen, and the evil alien monster is Piggy Slider.
Oh no!
And like there's like a cult thing somewhere as well, and
There
there's
has to be a cult.
Yeah, there's like a time traveling part. And it's just like it sounds insane when I say it, but it's so good. And he's made all these movie trailers that link up, filmed it entirely in game, and now he's turning all of those into like a full movie.
That's amazing.
Kind of trying to figure out how to contact you. Be like, can we like play your stuff? Like I know you're not from Melbourne, as far as I can tell, but at the same time.
Yeah, we could watch it on stream as a community.
Yeah. Call out also to anyone else, if you have made interesting film, visual type stuff on your island that we can play on here, especially during the film Fringe Fest Gala stream on the 28th, because that will help break up the things a little bit. Let us know! ACNHFringe.cc, get in touch there.
Yeah.
If you want to be part of the Fringe Fest Gala, we've got a variety show. We could use a bunch of performers. We've got a whole day talking to someone about possibly running a board game. So that's one idea. If you want to do like a museum tour, if you got something you want to like just share that you're passionate about, get in touch. ACNHFringe.cc. We're running a Fringe festival within Animal Crossing, the first ever, as far as I know. I haven't heard from any other Fringe festival like, no, we did this first. So I think you're good. But that's how there's a trouble.
Yeah.
Sorry?
I definitely want to show mine. You can help me crush all the cockroaches.
I'll show your island. Yeah, we could go island hopping. Now I'm just getting crabs everywhere. Oh my god, now you're making me think of like Queer Eye by Animal Crossing. They actually did that when like the first game first came out. Bobby Burke was doing critiques of people's Animal Crossing houses.
I remember you telling me about that actually.
I tried to promote like what was kind of the proto version of what ended up being this island in Jingle Club. But like, can you imagine? It's like you go there and like, fix your house, girl. Kick all the cockroaches down. They're like, we need to fix your hair. Like the Animal Crossing version of JVN with sort of different hairstyles too.
That's so funny. You would be so good at like splitting up the rooms into more spaces.
Yeah. Taramo will just be like, try to work out how you do it. I don't know. I don't know if he'd do. Anthony would probably be at a loss. He can't really cook anything on the island, can you?
No.
Here's a recipe you can make with pumpkin.
Yeah.
Here's what you can use the sea bass for.
Yeah.
Alright, fine. I'm getting full out in my pocket. I'll see that.
Yeah, I'm selling as well. Aurora.
Where am I? Where have I ended up?
Trying to get back after all the swimming out into nowhere. So true.
Hit like... I can't climb onto the rocks. It won't me.
Yeah, you get
And
stuck.
there's like hide and seek. Like... We're apparently getting a game update in November sometime.
Oh. Will there be a Halloween update?
Well, we got the Halloween update.
Oh.
But yeah, so Halloween, we've got a guest in the morning. We've got Tuesday ad singer on a Saturday, which I know is very confusing. But it would be funny if it was like actually today and then it's like Tuesday. So.
Tuesday.
But there might be also a thing in the evening. You never know. Subscribe to the newsletter or sign up to our social media if you want to be on that. Because we've got a Jack's coming, Halloween. If you like see the notice board, there's actually an announcement about it.
Ah.
So bring it up.
Yep.
While I sell off my
pretty.
never
Halloween
used-
party news. October 31st is Halloween, and we'll be kicking off our festivities at 5 p.m. sharp. Yes, yes. I hope to see all of you there, and don't forget to bring candy. Yeah, 'cause I remember that we're meant to be collecting candy.
Yeah. Well, we'll figure. There may be a sneaky secret stream to catch when that happens.
That'd be cool. Hey, Masked Sound.
Do you know my sound?
Yeah.
Who's my sound? Hello.
Masked Sound is a composer based in Singapore.
Oh wow, hello.
Yeah.
We've got viewers from all over the world.
Yep.
I'm from JB, my son. I'm from across the causeway.
Southeast Asia represent.
Yeah. Oh god, I saw this news article the other day about how, because they had to close the causeway between Singapore and Malaysia because of COVID, but this past week, the Malaysians who were stuck in Singapore got to see their loved ones via a yacht.
A yacht?
I was like, what? Really? I said to my friend, I didn't recognize that accent. Yes. See, the Singaporeans get my accent. The Malaysians don't believe me. The Malaysians are like, you sound kind of foreign. Everyone else is like, you are a foreigner, but we're going to pick the completely wrong country for you. You know, so like I get, like here I would get British. I got Canadian once, which was new. Or American. And then go to America and it's like, oh, are you, I don't know, South African. The Malaysians don't believe me. The Singaporeans are like, yeah, we know where that is. My theory is that it's like, my theory is Masa, maybe you can like vouch for me on this. They're probably thinking, you sound like me, but not quite. So it's like, oh,
Sound
must be
also
a
has an interesting accent, mix
yeah.
of different things too.
Ooh, someone took the Sahara tickets.
Oh!
One of the visitors stole the Sahara tickets.
Well,
No,
must
my
be
heart
because
wants.
this
they were out.
looks like an offering sort of thing. You know?
That's fine. They did steal the turnips, which I'm actually very surprised by. But I just thought the turnips would be the first to go. Right. That's fine. Yeah, whatever. I'll just drop the Sahara ticket. Yeah, we've got 5 minutes left of sharing. Maize knows about it. The other times I got missing it from Europe.
Or Australian. Amanda Musk sound has a lot of Australianisms that come out every now and
This
then.
is the peril of like having lived around the world and having family that lives around the world and knowing people from around the world, is that you don't know what words to use anywhere. Like my sister lives in the UK and she's been there for like half her life. And we've got family, and then I lived in the US for a bit. And so I have, whenever I try to use a word, I have to like work out if the other person understands which word I'm using. Like even spelling my name, you use the word Z, letter Z or letter Z. You use letter Z in the US, they're like, huh? Z.
Yeah.
Z-A.
I will say Z because M-A-I-Z-E makes no sense. Z-E. That's ridiculous.
But you try to spell things with a Z in the US and you say Z, they're like, can't you get from context?
Yeah, I don't get it.
There's a YouTube channel called The Forking Tomatoes, and I really want to know what that is. Which is like a bunch of it feels like it's shot in Malaysia, but not sure. But it's like a bunch of people from different countries. Like there's a Malaysian, Hungarian, American. They get from everywhere, and they talk about like how English is different in different places. And they had one series where it's like the Malaysian, Australian, Brit, and American are, they'll have the same item. It's like, what do you call this in your language? Like mobile phone or hand phone or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is exactly all my language influences in one video. So like all of these words are correct.
Nice.
And then my sister saw it and she laughed. Like, yeah, same.
Yeah.
Do you have Joy-Con drift happening?
I do, but I can also just walk slowly.
Wait, how?
Just by pushing it down just a little bit. How do you do that? Like
I am pushing it down just a little bit.
Ah.
I guess on mine it's like a lot more graceful. Because I don't know how to get it glitchy like yours is.
No, but yours is glitchy on mine.
Really? Oh, so it might look so it might be like, that's interesting.
Yeah.
So it looks normal to you but glitchy to me.
Yeah, because I look normal to me right now and you look glitchy.
That's it. Masa, do we both look glitchy? Is what a monkey is about.
Musk-chan can see my stream though.
Oh yeah, that's right, never mind. I'm an idiot, never mind. You know what, Maize?
What?
Maize?
No.
Look.
Musk-chan, I'm not the brown one anymore. Because I showed Musk-chan a picture of when I was still Marissa.
Yes.
Because I opened Animal Crossing today and I was like, who's that?
Oh. My bad. Okay, I was a bit like, wait, what witchcraft is this? No, I am actually brown IRL. Although my hair is more blonde than it is black. This is how I guess my hair is long enough to be in a bow tie. Not bow tie. God.
In a bun.
In a bun. Where's the ponytail? What am I have a bow tie on my head. Then Mace isn't the one glitching. Okay, yeah. Okay. So we have a like broken twitch somehow.
Yeah.
I was very confused. Bing bong, bing bong. It is 8 p.m. Mace looks slow-mo. Tiara look, I don't know, moonwalky.
Yeah, it is, I don't know, moonwalky.
Man, I wish you could moonwalk. Actually, like, for real. Well, it's 8 p.m. Technically, the stream closes. What do you want to do?
Yeah. I think it's time for dinner for me.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
Yeah, thanks for being so lovely. Chat.
No.
And yeah, it's really nice to hang out. We fill up the 2 hours just hanging out very easily.
Thanks to the mysterious visitors.
Yeah.
Livia Fal and Ellie, who found us on Twitter. Commander Root, Electrical Longboard, Gemstones, Lurks, Must Sound, Princess League, Cyrus Klee, and Torsina. It's exciting because I don't really know who most of these people are, so it's like, yay! It's not
Yay!
just people who do things out of obligation to. Yes. Come back Saturday morning. We have Tuesday Ad Singer on board, chatting with us, showing us some of their work, and perhaps something to do with Halloween as well. And find out more, acnhfringe.cc. We are sign up for our Fringe Fest Gala stream and other events.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we will catch you next time.
Bye!